Dee Dee.
Hi. Okay, live on Facebook. Here we go. I'm getting the hang of this, ladies. Finally.
You're a pro at it by now.
I don't know about that, but share on a page. That's what I want to do. There it is. Next. Sorry I'm late. My marshmallows were not cooperating. I had to use a blowtorch.
Marshmallows, huh?
Gave it away. Join us for our meet, and I hope Leah shows up. I think she had the wrong time because she had a little live going, and she said, "I'll see you at 1." And I commented, I said, "No, you'll see us at 1:30." So, okay, here we go. Go live. All right, we're going live, ladies. So,
Yay!
Yay! So who was in here and who just left? Somebody was in, and they disappeared.
I was in earlier, and then it like my internet just like boop, and I left, and so I was like, okay, let me retry. That might have been me.
Oh no! No, I thought it was a different name.
Oh, okay. Well, I did. I blinked on for a minute, and then it was like, nope, not gonna happen.
That's really funny. I'm sorry, I'm still playing over here, trying to make sure I can see this Facebook Live. People don't usually pop in, but just in case.
It might happen. You never know.
Live. There it is. Is this us? Nope. So how is everybody?
I'm okay. We're
Good.
finally getting some sun peeking through. It's been raining a couple days, but the plants needed it desperately.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some tonight or tomorrow, and I sure hope we do, because I don't. I can't get Facebook to go, y'all. It's going. I just can't find it.
Oh, okay.
It won't take me anywhere.
It's hiding.
It is. It's like stuck on the promote tab, and I don't want to promote anything.
There's Leah.
Hi, Leah.
Hi.
I don't know how to. I don't know if anybody else can see this Facebook Live. It's just not working for me. So just in case people chime in.
Okay.
I don't see it. But I'm challenged at all this stuff.
You're doing better than I would be doing. Yeah, we're on there. It's just delayed.
Okay, because I don't see it at all. Just as long as somebody can see it. I'll just close mine.
I'm on my phone right now.
I'll leave y'all to monitor that fabulousness.
I don't see it, but that could be me.
Yeah, I don't see it either, but maybe it's because we're on the computer, Leah. Are you on your phone?
I'm on my phone over here and the computer here.
Let me run and grab my phone. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Whose account is it under?
It's under AllerCuisine.
Ah, well then I should, now I've just lost you guys.
I see you.
Yeah, we see you.
Like Tracy running.
Tracy's running.
Computer you. Your little apron. I would love to do this from my kitchen someday, but there's just too many people running in and out of my kitchen right now.
Yeah, I have that problem today too. Some days are better than others.
I did, Leah, like watching you
Cook.
your beans.
Yes, here it is.
There it is. Looks good.
This is what's left after the kids ate it. There was like 3 times.
Well, mine was much prettier in the pan. I couldn't bring the whole pan in the bedroom, so I had to transfer it to a bowl, and it got a little sloppy.
Still looks good.
Well, I don't know. It was not browning up in the oven, so I torched it. I think if you were going to make it for real, you might want to put it under the broiler for a few minutes. So
I think I'd be dangerous with one of those.
This is a little, look, it's a wussy one. Like,
I set the house on fire.
It won't even cream the brulee. I won't.
Oh, wow. That is wimpy.
I bought it for creme brulee. I have to get another one. Does not. Doesn't work. All good. Oh my goodness. So I try to figure out what's appropriate and not appropriate to talk about on these things, because I'm dying to know what's going on with Tracy and one of her recent Facebook posts about how people should handle them in certain situations.
We'll talk about that offline.
But I am dying to know.
Maybe when we're not being recorded.
Yeah. We'll turn that recording
this
right
is-
off. No blackmail intended. I just hid myself. I didn't know, and it came back there. Now I'm gone. I hate when I see myself because I'm like,
Yeah, well, I'm trying to hide my
with everything.
refrigerator full of stuff. But
You're what?
I just, my refrigerator full
Oh,
of.
yeah. So you're.
You can see the big red square thing is all my son's allergies and all the phone numbers. That's up there. So for all you allergy parents, that's what you need to have. Yeah. What did everyone make? You guys saw me make my really easy bean dip. If you followed my Facebook post, which didn't go live because we were having technical challenges.
I did see it. I didn't see it live, but I saw it after you posted. But so Tracy, what did you make? Because you're in my top screen.
Okay, so this is a gluten-free Jules recipe that I found. Super easy. It's her 5-minute gluten-free chocolate mug cake. So I made 2 versions of it because I wanted to see how it would do with and without egg. So
Very good.
I haven't tasted it yet. It was super easy to make. I know that a couple times we've purchased those store-bought, microwavable ones, and this would be so much more budget-friendly. And I do have to also share that because of COVID and my limited supplies, I did not use Jules's flour. However, I highly recommend it because it's always been awesome when I've used it. Oh my God, I know I keep saying about her pizza dough. Oh my God, you open the bag and it just smells amazing. Anyway, chocolate mug cake. So I made one with egg, and I haven't tasted it yet. Super easy to mix. I think that I would recommend a larger mug other than I use like a regular coffee mug. A couple times when it was in the microwave, you're supposed to watch it.
Hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey. And it kind of freaked me out. I thought it was going to spill over, but it didn't. However, the one with egg replacer,
Oh.
this is funny.
Oh.
But it's a lot more fluffier.
Interesting. Usually,
And my dog desperately wanted to scoop some of it off. I'm like, no, you can't touch it yet, honey. But it was really easy to make. Minimal ingredients, less than 5 minutes to do everything. And I mean, God, who doesn't want cake in their own mug? I mean,
I'm a fan.
I'm going to try a bite before my daughter comes in. Take a little piece.
so we'll post all these recipes when we end.
And it's really thick, too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
And so
wow.
the egg.
That does really thick.
This is doable. Definitely doable.
And that's the one with egg replacer?
Without egg,
That
yeah.
was the one with egg.
Oh, with
Okay,
egg.
let's try. And of course, I used my Enjoy Life Foods chocolate chips.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Me too.
Okay, so egg replacer, when you take it out as a scoop, it's not as thick, but definitely, like I said, it bubbles over a lot quicker and rises a lot faster. So with egg replacer, the consistency is a little bit thinner,
Mhm.
not as dense, but still very good. I mean, that's the only difference that I'm seeing. So,
Oh, wow.
both very good.
Mug cake.
You rock. I love your recipes. You know that, curly girl. So I had fun making this.
Well, 5-minute cake. I mean,
Yeah.
you put something sweet. That's perfect. We could all make
Mhm.
that. I have all of those ingredients at home.
Yeah. So what were the ingredients?
Okay, so 1 egg or egg replacer, vegetable oil, vanilla extract, milk, which I used almond milk, some of her all-purpose flour, cane sugar, unsweetened cocoa, and chocolate chips. That was it. You just mix it and microwave it, and voila.
Yeah.
That is so easy. That's awesome.
They're great
And it's-
recipes.
I mean,
Like
this is,
teenagers.
I know it's just a mug, but this is I should take the chunk out. It's a pretty big chunk of cake. Like this is probably 2-person serving, I would say, because it is pretty thick, unless you're really greedy and you just don't want to share. So.
I don't share.
Not in my house of boys.
The House of Boys. What'd you make, Martha?
I actually was searching around very, very late because I had to be at work at 3:30 this morning. Woohoo.
Oh,
So I had like no research time really. So I Googled, I went to AllerCuisine and I literally made everything when I got home today at like 2:00. So I did like the Thai chicken wraps real quick because that's what I kind of had at the house. So it was literally last minute and it was really quick and easy. Literally when it said 20 minutes, it took 20 minutes. So instead of using chicken, I actually used ground turkey.
Very
good. Yeah, and instead of using broccoli slaw, I had regular slaw mix at the house. And then it says 3 cloves of what they call garlic, but I didn't use garlic because Kara's allergy. So I actually used some red pepper to like spice it up a little bit. I used the coconut oil, so it could have, but you say like multiple different like light oils could be used, but we can use coconut, so we use coconut, especially since it's Thai, give it that flavor.
Yeah.
And sesame oil, we can use sesame oil, so we used it, and we can use soy sauce, so we use soy, but you could use coconut aminos and different things, everything that you obviously have on there that you can swap it out. And lettuce. I use romaine lettuce. I would rather have had Bib lettuce, but all I had was romaine. So I went healthy today. You all got the desserts.
Look at you.
The beans. Like.
Maybe I'll have to turn my light on, y'all. I'm so dark. Sorry.
I'm kind of dark too, and then it's like trying to figure out where. So anyway, it's not real pretty because it's lettuce wrap and it's falling off, but that's it. It was good though. That's the main thing. It's not presenting well, but that's okay. It doesn't matter.
We'll chop up some colors in there next time and boost up that color.
it's real life though.
It's real life. Right. I mean, it's hurry up and get this done, and you can still have a good meal quickly with allergy friendly. So that's pretty much what it is. So it's actually a really good recipe. So, but yeah.
As you can see, my kids are coming in and taking little snacks. They're trying to hide under the camera.
Are they? We don't see them at all.
No, I don't see them either.
You saw a little poke of a head.
Oh, did you? I was looking at So for people who didn't see your Facebook, Leah, talk about your bean dip.
It's really easy. So we avoid all the top 8 except for soy, plus avocado, and then some other like latex and penicillin. And so this is my recipe. It's actually not an AllerCuisine. Believe it or not, I got this, bring it back, from my gym. I go to the local Orange Theory. And during COVID, they've been putting out like, hey, no reason to eat cookies all day recipes, which, why not eat cake in a mug when you're stuck at home? It's really easy. It's 2 cans of beans, half a cup of chopped onion, a clove of garlic, a little bit of oregano, chili powder, cayenne pepper, olive oil, lime juice. Sometimes they use lemon juice, salt and pepper. And you literally
all those too. I'll make it.
Yeah, you do it all in the blender. And so my little secret for like all those moms and dads out there who are busy and running around is I buy onions and I chop them all at once, and then I put them in individual Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer. They keep forever. And then when you need whatever you need, you just throw them in the pan, throw them in the oven, throw them in the blender, and they're done. I do the same thing with garlic, although I often buy sort of those little cubes of the pre-dyed.
I do too. I buy the ginger too.
Yeah, I'm lazy and busy, and then it's great. And as you can see, this was like to here, and I always put it in this giant bowl because they eat at least half of it. And then you serve it with carrots, or these are Snyder gluten-free pretzels.
Very good. That would be really good with this. Gluten-free pretzels. Really good with that. I'm trying to stay away from grains though, so don't have those.
You can do it tortilla chips or sliced up vegetables. Yeah,
I like that stuff.
And everything goes in a blender, and you throw everything in a dishwasher, and you're done.
That's nice. I like the frozen vegetables too, Leah. I'll do that, or I'm even lazier because I'll just buy them frozen, already chopped and frozen, and stick them in the freezer. Anything to make life easier and faster. And I have, I have a teenager at home. I don't have small children anymore, so it's.
I had a friend ask me about that once. She's like, "Why do you buy frozen vegetables? Why don't you just buy fresh?" I'm like, "Because I'm freaking lazy. They're already chopped. You just take them out of the freezer, add them in. Like, well, I mean, I do like fresh vegetables too, but I mean, like I don't want to spend 2 hours chopping
No,
and
onions and
prepping.
peppers I think are fine either way, fresh or frozen. The other vegetables, for me, it depends on what you're cooking. Like
Sure.
I don't like to cook frozen broccoli and eat frozen broccoli like ever. But if I'm making a casserole, if I'm making chicken soup, or
Yeah.
for something that's going to stew for a while, then I have no issues with
Yeah.
frozen
We
vegetables.
don't have a microwave. That is decorative. It caught on fire right at the beginning of COVID. And since we can't have anyone come in to replace it, we are sans microwave currently.
So you've gone back to the good old days,
Mhm.
which is kind of good. I made oven s'mores, which I ended up doing partly on the stovetop and not in the oven. And I thought this would be like a great recipe because it's summertime and people are at campfires and how fun. And what if it rains or you want s'mores, but you don't have the fire or the capability? This is a great way to make them at home. But darned it all if I couldn't find a 3 of the top 8 allergen graham cracker. I couldn't do it. The closest I got was gluten-free. That's it. They all had something offending in there, so I just couldn't do it. So I went, if you guys know of them, let people know because I couldn't find any. So what I did was I bought Sweet Lauren's cookies.
Ooh, those are good.
I love her cookies a little too
Very
much.
easy too.
Yeah, and I just took 4 little balls out because I didn't need to make that many. And and those are free of the top 8?
Yeah, so their new label says may contain egg, and that changed recently. And I called the manufacturer because my son's been eating them for years. So what did you change? And they said nothing. They have a new product in the factory that has egg in it, but they don't run these products on the same day, and they have great cleaning between and everything.
Wow.
But out of abundance of caution, they put may contain egg on the packaging.
So that's Kinnick?
Yeah.
Kinnick.
I
Wow.
never figured out how to say that.
Kinnick.
I haven't either.
So if you don't have Kinnick, you can actually make your own graham crackers out of Sweet Lauren's. So
Seems
I
didn't have the time to do that.
let me just tell you how fast it was. I took that cookie dough, I squooshed it up, and I added in some food coloring to darken it. So I did like equal parts blue, red, and yellow. And I did the India one, so it's all spices, no dyes, nothing fake or phony. It's all natural. And I squished it up to darken it. I flattened it out, and I cooked it, and then I cut it. When it was finished, it took very little extra time at all. And I overcooked it so it would be nice and crispy. So they're crispy. They're very good.
Hold it up. Hold up the ground. Yeah.
Can you see it?
Very cool.
Let me turn my self view back on because I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, I put little holes in it, and I took a knife and so it
That's
looks like.
adorable.
And I added ginger so that you get that Grammy kind of flavor, which was really nice. And this recipe came from Allergylicious, and I like her stuff. I do. I don't like all the pop-ups, but I like her stuff. And she, in her recipe, you put everything in a pan. You put the pan in, except the marshmallows. So you put chocolate chips. Enjoy life, we always use. And sunbutter.
You know, if there was a big bar, just saying.
Yeah, one of these days. But I use the sun butter. I use the sugar-free just because it's already so sweet. We have both in the house, but that's what I use. And then you put it in there for a couple minutes till it gets a little mushy. Then you swirl it around and you put it back in the oven with the marshmallows. And it's supposed to take 3 to 4 minutes to brown these marshmallows. Mine were in there for 10 minutes. They were not brown. So they were mushy, but they weren't brown. So I just took them out and torched those suckers. But I did not start with it in the oven. I started with it because I had to preheat all that stuff. So I just put it in the pan and turned the pan on low and preheated the oven and then just stirred it up a little bit. And then when the oven hit time, I put the marshmallows on top and stuck it in. So it saved a little bit of time and didn't use the oven as much. But I've tasted it all separately. I haven't tasted it together here. I'm breaking up my little graham cracker. Isn't that exciting? And so it's like a peanut butter chocolate s'more.
Yum.
Top 8. Oh, and the marshmallow. Ooh. This is gonna be messy. So the marshmallows I used were Whole Foods 365 because the Dandies still contain some of the allergens, but the Whole Foods have 0 allergens. That's what I did. I overburnt it. It was really good. It's like a Reese's s'more.
Good.
And the cookies came out really nice. And I'm glad there are graham crackers, Leah. Thank you. I'll have to.
Yeah, you can even get them on Amazon. I mean, I get them from Sprouts and Whole Foods.
When I ordered from Whole Foods, they did not have them.
Maybe it's from Whole Foods.
No. I mean, I don't know if they don't carry them if they weren't in stock, but they weren't available.
Yeah.
Because I had food delivered yesterday. I did not go in the store. I didn't have time.
Do those graham crackers have cinnamon in them, Leah?
So I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm actually Googling this company that I haven't gotten their products in a while, but you were asking for another graham cracker. There's a product called Joseph's Gluten Free.
Okay.
I know last time I bought them, they did have soy in them, but I believe they were free of everything else. I could be wrong because I'm trying to look and it's not popping up. But they also make excellent Oreo type allergy cookies that are really good.
And that's Jason?
It's Joseph's Gluten Free.
Joseph's Gluten Free. You can also use this like just as a dip instead of a s'more. And so you can do fruit, and I'm doing bananas because I'm trying to stay away from grains, although that's really good and tempting. Those cookies so much. I ate one whole ball of dough while I was cooking.
Nobody saw you, so it doesn't count.
Is that the way it works?
Yes.
I really wish that were the way it worked. I'd be eating alone a lot.
We know nothing.
A lot. So Joey, how are you?
Doing well. Just staying busy.
Yeah.
Hoping to wrap up at some point today or tomorrow and see my family for Father's Day. That's the next
That's very
next time
nice.
out of the office.
Where is your family? Are they close?
About 3 hours away. So I'm in State College, Pennsylvania. They're in Allentown.
Okay.
So that's the next exciting thing on my plate.
Well, I think that's great. They'll be really happy to see you.
Yeah, looking forward to it. We are green now where I am, and they're yellow now.
Okay.
So things are starting to go somewhat back to normal.
The right direction. I don't even know what color my state is anymore. We were green for a minute. I don't know if we still are. I haven't looked.
I could talk about my state, but I'm just not.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's been my.
Hmm?
Oh no, I was saying that's like my approach too. Like even though we're green, I'm not really gonna. I'm still gonna have the mask, and I'm just gonna be cautiously optimistic about it. I'm not gonna change anything though, just in case.
Yeah. No, I think that's good. That's it. I had a meeting on Tuesday, a launch meeting for our local women's group in town, and they split it into 3 different meetings because there were like 67 of us. So they had 20-something, 20-something, and 20-something in an outdoor restaurant venue. It was really pretty. And I tell you, even though we had masks on and we sat 3 to a table, so there was plenty of space, it was so nice to be in human contact with people.
Yeah.
Like, other than just passing in the grocery store, like actually having conversations and talking to people and getting to know each other. It like made me so happy and so sad all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Does everyone else smile under their masks at people and realize right after you walk by, you're like,
I do.
But you can tell with the eyes, right?
That's why I always bank on, yeah. Because if not, I look crazy.
Say that again, Joey.
Oh, I said I hope so. If not, I look crazy. I'm like banking on people recognizing it that way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Tom said he saw a company recently, then they're making masks, and you send them a picture of your face and they make it to match your face.
I've seen those.
Yeah, so you put on the mask and it's like, you're still you.
It's kind of scary. No, I don't want that one.
I'm picturing scary. Now I have to see it though.
I guess you could be like Joker maniacal if you
That's
have
what I was thinking. Yeah.
too much of an expression.
I saw a woman when I was picking up groceries yesterday, and she had one that had like a big, like overdone lipstick thing. And then when she was talking, it opened and it was big white, like teeth. And so I think it was funny. I mean, just, I don't know, I guess we're all going to have to start being more expressive. No more Botox. For a while.
I was thinking of I have a lot of sun hats because I just live in South Florida. I'm taking one of my sun hats and putting buttons on the side. I mean, I've got a lot of scarves. I'm putting little loops on the scarves and just hooking them over the buttons so it hangs and I'm not all in there. So then I can just take it off like halfway, wrap it around my neck. Trying to get creative with this. I don't want to spend $30 on something that might go away in 2 weeks. But
Yeah, it's not going away in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We weren't going to talk about this.
But this is the fun part. We're talking about the masks, right? Creativity.
Yeah.
The creative part, not the political part. The creative part.
I like the ones where it shows people with like no teeth. You know,
That's
that's
fun.
the one I should get.
That would do great. From those things we're not talking about. I'm enjoying this banana and chocolate too much. I'm gonna have to put this away because I'm gonna eat all this chocolate and marshmallows.
You all can eat all the chocolate for me and Kara because we can't eat it. So that you're doing us a favor.
That's right. Can you do butterscotch?
I can do butterscotch, but I have to be careful how it's made.
Butterscotch s'mores.
Mm.
Oh, we might have to try that.
Caramel too. You know, I make my own caramel. So yeah, I love caramel. And then we can do white chocolate because it doesn't have the actual cocoa bean in it. So
That would be good too.
mhm.
Pretty soon it's not going to be called Meat and Eat. It's going to be How to Get Fat in 5 Minutes.
This is healthy.
Yeah.
There's the balance.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really eat sugar.
We have to get all this, just eat this too.
It was good though because we had the appetizer, we had the meal, and we had
Mhm.
take your choice of chocolate desserts.
Yep.
That's right.
And we didn't even plan it that way.
We did not at all.
And you can eat yours with fruit, so you have a little bit more balance there too.
Yeah, see, I'm left now with the bananas. I haven't eaten today. I'm really hungry. I need to go eat. I have too many things happening, too many irons in my fires, but it's good. It's better than the alternative, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being bored out of my skull. I did go to the gym this week.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I went to the gym and they take your temperature. You have to have on your mask. You can take
Yeah.
your mask off when you get to your equipment, and they give you a spray bottle and a rag. So you wipe down before you work out, and then you wipe down after you work out. And you're
That's
every
great.
other person, which is so weird because I go with Tom and he can't be next to me. He's like, "You're over there." I said, "Well, can we just move the sign? You know, we're together all the time. We just move the sign." And they said, "No, yeah, you can't do that."
At least you still want to be next to him after all this time.
At least you're like, can we have an extra sign between?
You get like 3 or 4 spaces.
Sorry, honey, COVID. We were there. This one woman, I thought he was very cute. He is very cute. And she climbed on the treadmill next to him and pretended, and it was such an obvious pretend to fall on him. You know, and the treadmills are already this far apart. I mean, to fall on someone is a stretch. And she fell on him. She had no idea that we were there together. So she falls on him, and I turn around and I look, and I'm like, "Oh my God, honey, are you okay?" To the woman. And she's like, "Oh, you know, I'm just so clumsy." And she bats her little eyes at him. And he's like, "Okay, great." And then he turns around and he goes, "So what are we going to do for dinner tonight?"
S'mores.
I told him with this COVID workout thing, I said, "Well, you don't have to worry about any women literally falling on you while you're working out now. You're good." No one has ever done that to me, and no one has ever fallen on me on the treadmill.
Joey, get to it. Come on. You're the only guy here. Let's go.
right.
Has a woman ever fallen on you, Joey?
Not yet. Have to watch for that now.
Joey's like, why am I here? Why did I come here?
Sorry, right in the spot. Now, like, am I doing something wrong? Like, why haven't people fall? Like, what am I doing?
I don't know. Maybe he attracts the crazy ones. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that no one has fallen on you.
That could be.
What's everyone doing for the weekend? So, Joey, we know you're going home for Father's Day, which is
Yeah.
super nice.
I'm going to be cooking brunch for my stepfather, and it's actually going to be his first alone Father's Day since since he and my mom were married, because my first stepfather passed away last year, and because I'm getting divorced, my husband is gone. So it's literally his first Father's Day. So I'm going to make it a little bit more special for him.
That's very nice.
Nice.
That's so
I'm
nice.
working. I know, big shocker. I'm working. I'll be
We
at the hospital.
appreciate you, though.
Thank you. I
Really?
appreciate you all. Because you all are pretty much it as my social, gatherings. I'm always excited to get together. I'm like, oh, yay, people that I don't work with on a daily basis. Because all I do is go to work and come home.
That's hard, Martha. That's hard. Yeah.
It's hard, but it is what we do, right?
Yep.
So
That is true. That is true. What are you doing, Leah?
So tomorrow happens to be my husband's birthday, so he always gets the combo birthday Father's Day. And so I'm gonna make fajitas. He has ordered like this manure dirt combination and had our yard aerated. So apparently I'm spending my weekend shoveling dirt and spreading it into our yard. I was
I
like, this
shouldn't be laughing. I'm sorry.
Father's Day? He's like, yeah, all right.
So romantic.
I mean, nothing says
I
doing
love you. Like spread some poop around.
he's slightly
You're the shit.
awesome, yes.
Oh my gosh.
now I need to make a card like that because yeah. And then working on our course, getting people to sign up.
Getting it out there, splitzing it today.
I've been sharing it too, so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have newsletter standing by, so we'll be part of that as well.
Great.
Thank you, Joey.
Yeah.
You're awesome. So awesome. I every day is the same in this house. Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. The only difference is Tom doesn't go to work on Saturday, Sunday, but he's always doing something around the house. I would love to go for a hike, but there are some places we can go where you don't have to do any advanced planning. You can just show up. And I want to go to Rocky Mountain National Park, but you have to make a reservation, first of all. And I'm really bad at planning ahead. It's like, oh, sure, we'll be there at 10 o'clock on Saturday. We probably won't be there at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. It's just so hard for me to wrap my head around making a reservation to go for a hike. It's just really weird. So if I can get past that, maybe I will make a reservation. The next obstacle for me is it looks like, and I haven't gone too far into the site because I didn't want to press the button and have to pay, because I have an annual pass, but it says, what do you want to buy? A day pass? And I'm like, I don't want to buy anything. I have an annual pass. How can I circumvent that? Can I say I have an annual pass and just press that button and move forward? Because they don't want to handle any money. They don't want any touching. They don't want anything, When I get it, I understand. But I don't want to pay for something I already paid for, because that's how cheap I am. So
Budgeting.
So am I.
The income is just whoop with all of this. So it's just, I don't know. I have to put on my big girl pants, figure it out, because I really would like to go up to the mountains.
Is the reservation because of distancing, or is that how it always is? Okay.
No, it's never been like
Oh,
that.
got it.
Ever.
Yeah.
It's because of the distancing, which I don't understand, because they only let so many people in the park. But so you go in at your appointed time. When do you leave? There's no leave time.
There's
Right.
like have to leave by a certain time.
And everybody
No.
could leave at the same time, and then you're.
Because if you're on a hike, they're like 8-hour hikes. Some of these
Yeah.
hikes, 6 hours, 8 hours. So there's no leave time. I just don't understand. I don't understand. It just seems like you should show up when they get to capacity. They stop the line.
Right.
And then one car leaves, another, like at the grocery store, right? One person leaves, another goes in. And if you don't want to take that chance and get stuck in line, then you don't go, or you make a U-turn and leave or something. But the reservation system is just not making sense in my brain. And I'm sure that there's a rationale behind it that I don't understand that makes perfect sense. I can't find that one yet, though.
They must have
I'm
data
picturing like a golf course.
on people come in and out.
Pardon?
They must have data based on how long people come in and out.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I wonder if they're trying to like stagger the times out. So, even if everybody's out there, they're not on the same part at the same time, at least that way.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. People have been really respectful on the trails that I have found. A lot of people will have their masks, and when somebody's walking by them, they'll put them on, and then they'll take them off, or they, you do the big birth. Hello, I've got a wide berth today around. That's what we do. It's been fine, and I'm sure it's all going to be fine. I just need to get over myself and make a reservation and like plan. We plan our weeks all the time. I want to plan my week.
I'm with you. I'm not a big planner. I mean, I can plan if I have to, but I'm one of those people that sets their alarm in the morning and then it goes off and I'm like, no, I'm not getting up. No.
I don't have to. I'm not going to.
Nope.
I used to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning pretty religiously and do like my morning work and get everything done and then kind of ease into my day. And like the last year, I've really slipped from that. And with COVID, I've really slipped from that. And last week I said, that's enough. I have got to stop eating so much. I've got to stop drinking so much. I have to get myself back into a routine. So I started doing that. And I have this accountability buddy that I meet in with every morning. So we keep each other on track. And she told me that she had read the 5 a.m. Club. Because when I told her I was getting up at 5, she goes, oh, you've read the 5 a.m. Club. I said, no, I don't know anything about this 5 a.m. Club. Have you guys read this book?
No.
No,
Okay.
I have not.
I already don't like it.
Let me just tell you, because I was already getting up at 5 a.m., it wasn't like that much of a stretch, but the pearls of wisdom in this book, I mean, they draw from all of the great thinkers and all of the great entrepreneurs kind of all over the Mother Teresa and Gandhi and Stephen Covey. I mean, it's all these great minds, and takes it and packages it into this book that it reads like nonfiction. It's built around a non-fictional story to kind of teach these lessons and get these messages across. And I'm just like, I'm listening to audiobooks when I walk the dog or when I'm on the treadmill. I'm going to buy the hard copy because I just want all of the quotes. I want all of the sayings. I want all of the information in my hand. So I'm just enthralled with this book. So if you guys haven't read it and you're looking for something to read or listen to while you're walking the dog or whatever you do, I don't know. It's a great read or listen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really enjoying it. But Tracy, it'll help you with that alarm. Regardless of the time, that's what Mark is like, yeah, that alarm clock.
I'll work on it.
30.
Yeah, she's up, always up. Leah's up.
See, I'm more of a night person.
Leah
I think that's the whole thing. I can't sleep at night, so, which is fine with me because that's just how my brain works. So.
See, and I'm not. I'm out by 10 no matter what time I get up in the morning. 10 o'clock is I start fading at 9:30, and at 10 o'clock, don't try anything with me because I'm asleep.
Me too.
I go down hard.
Of course, I have an 8-year-old alarm clock that wakes me up at 4:30.
Yeah.
I'm doing.
I usually just wake up with the sun, and now that it's summertime, the sun is up between 4:30 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waking up anyway. So I might as well just get out of bed instead of just will myself back to sleep. And Martha's at work at 3:30, so she's just laughing at all of us right now.
Yeah. I used to be a night person, but then, things changed. And right now I really hate it getting up that early, but I don't talk to anybody at first when I come in. So it's good. I have a good 2 hours before anybody really starts getting too close to me. And by then I'm awake and happy. So we're good.
So how have, complete left turn. How's everybody grocery stores been on gluten-free, allergen-friendly products lately?
Mine's okay. Our area is pretty low population, so fortunately enough, the whole period we've been okay.
Very good.
Yeah, our area lucked out in that respect. I'll send things out to other people, but we have enough.
Joey, tell me where you are again.
So I always say State College, Pennsylvania, but I'm in a small town about 40 minutes south called Huntington.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a little bit removed. It's kind of over the mountain below Penn State. So that area is a little bit more, kind of isolated. So it made the social distancing a little bit easier as well, which is, it was a good fit for this environment.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Most stuff has been good right now. And even feeding patients has gotten a little bit easier, but there's still sometimes things that aren't coming in as far as big bulk meats and stuff. But as far as the gluten-free stuff, when it first started, everybody was buying everything. So we had a little bit of trouble, but not too bad. Overall, really good.
Yeah, I think our stores haven't been too bad. I mean, we went through spurts where, like Martha was saying, and still now, there's limits on meat. So there's kind of gaps in some areas there. Depending on which store you go to, some stores have less canned items or products, and then other stores are fine. Excuse me, I finally took the plunge and went to Costco recently with my mom. We ran in, ran out because we were like, we didn't want to breathe on anyone. But they had Char's bread, which is I was dying to get before, and right when everything broke, I went to Costco stupidly, and you couldn't get in the parking lot. There was just a line of people, and I'm like, I'm not going in there. So, but everything else has been good except for Lysol wipes. Where the frig are the wipes? Lysol, where are your wipes going? Because they're not in the store, and you keep making them, and they're not coming here. So where the frig are they?
Target had some the other day, and my neighbor was like, they had Clorox wipes. And so I jumped in my car, mask, gloved, everything. I've been to 2 stores since March 10th. I've been to the store twice. And I put my hair up in a hat. My husband says I look like I'm about to rob someone because I'm all but our son is very immune compromised, so it's safe. So we've had almost everything delivered. But I think that we've had hit or miss, a little bit here and there. I'm having trouble getting the flour I want to make bread and stuff like that. But sometimes I honestly think it's because the person's like, what is this? And doesn't where to look in the store.
Yeah.
Because I'll have a friend who's going into the store. I'm like, hey, can you look for this? And I'm like, yeah, there's plenty here. So I think it's a little bit of looking for that, the special crackers. And so since I'm not actually going into the stores for having everything, we're either doing pick it up, curbside, or having it delivered. But yeah, the only thing I know we don't have is the actual wipes, but conveniently, because we bulk order a lot of stuff, we already had pre-COVID, just because we have to be so, we have such an allergic kid, and he has some other medical things going on at the moment. Since we always have to really sanitize things, we literally had 40 boxes or 40 containers of Clorox wipes.
Awesome.
And so we still have about 6. But we have to go on a plane ride pretty soon to a hospital. So I'm like, okay, we can't get low on these.
To put them in little baggies and stash them somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably make my own out of paper towels when we get up north. But yeah, we haven't, other than a few things here and there. Potatoes and black beans were hard at the beginning for no apparent reason.
Wasn't it interesting?
I mean, we had toilet paper, so that was never an issue here.
We actually just got toilet paper back. And I couldn't figure out, that was another thing that was disappearing. And I would look every day. I mean, we were okay. I had bought some before everything hit, but we were starting to get low. And I'm like, well, we have tissues. So I finally looked the other day down the aisle, and they actually had some. I was surprised. So
yeah, our toilet paper has been back for a couple weeks, which is nice. So now you walk down the paper aisle, everything's good, but there are no bleach products. You can't, my daily shower, no daily shower, no Clorox wipes, no Lysol, all of the bleach products, disinfecting products, they're still not on the. So I just broke down and made my own DIY, because I do my own DIY counter spray anyway. So I did the shower stuff just with alcohol and white vinegar and some essential oils, and there we go.
Regular cleaner. The only thing we don't have is wipes. We have all the other cleaners.
No, they don't have anything right now. It's amazing. It's the whole, I could take a picture for you. It's the square in the middle of the cleaning aisle is empty. It's just not there. You can get some toilet bowl cleaner, the thing that goes under the rim. That's there. You can get that stuff. You can get the plop ins, but any of the sprays for counters or disinfecting, it's not there. I do have some that I bought online when COVID first broke out, some high chair safe disinfectant. Mm-hmm. So I do have that for a case of, but that's not for the daily stuff, just to spray and walk away. Yeah. And that's what I do in my shower, because I have a big shower, y'all. I don't like cleaning that thing. So I spray and I walk away. I think we've been in this house for 3 years. I think I've scrubbed that thing twice, on my hands and knees, because it just cleans. So yeah, I don't worry about it. But yeah, so that's been the weird thing here. And pasta. I don't know if because pasta is inexpensive but
Mm.
pasta, it's hard to find pasta. And the gluten-frees go too because people just want pasta. They don't care. So pasta has been a challenge. The one thing that people aren't buying is the pasta that's made with the hearts of palm, the palmolido or palma. Have you guys heard of this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a little better texture than the shiitake mushroom pasta. So it's a little denser, but it's kind of still that kind of squishy kind of pasta because it's made from hearts of palm. But it's good. I like it. So that's pretty readily available. We have a lot of pasta because we eat a lot of pasta, and we never eat a whole box. We've got a lot of half boxes of pasta. So we're fine. We're fine with pasta.
Now, here being in Kentucky, the distilleries, a lot of them stopped making bourbon and whiskey and started doing hand sanitizer. So we ended up like with these bottles that look like basically whiskey jars, and they gave them to all the hospitals, and then they're producing like these big gallon jugs, and you can go buy it for like $20 out there. I mean, it makes sense, but that's how they deal with it. When we had no sanitizer, and within a week they were pushing it out to the stores, and we had hand sanitizer, whereas other people didn't. So.
Well, we made our own at the beginning too. We bought the big ketchup bottles from the craft store, those bottles, and we just made our own. I've still got 2 big bottles in the fridge of homemade hand sanitizer.
We ran out, but the stores ran out. But I saw yesterday when I went to Walgreens, my second store adventure, they had tons of hand sanitizer, tons.
But yeah, I haven't checked because we have so much. I'm just gonna use all this up before I start buying anything. But the products like the flowers and that kind of thing, they blew off the shelves in the beginning, then they came back for a minute, then they blew off again, and it seems like they're back again. So it just seems like everything kind of goes in waves. We just stocked up on some more toilet paper because it's there.
I can't get yeast. I still can't get yeast. So a lot of the stuff I'm like
for a lot of people, yeah,
is flat. It's more.
Yeah, somebody's like, "Oh, it's really easy. You can do your own," and they went through all these steps, and I thought, "Yeah, I'm not doing that."
It's not worth it in the end. You can do it, but I don't think it's worth it.
And a lot of people say it takes, it's trial and error, and it doesn't always come out right, and you put all this time in, and I don't need bread anyway. It's fine. It's all fine, but I don't have anything else going on. I mean, we've been working on this launch. Leah and I have been working on this launch. I'm hosting a webinar for teachers next week to help with planning for a hybrid world. A friend of mine was the teacher of the year for Charter Schools USA. They have schools all over the country. So for her to be the teacher of the year for that organization is it's bigger than being like teacher of the year for a county, you know what I mean? And she's super innovative, and I really enjoyed working with her. I nominated her for teacher of the year a couple of times while I was there. So 10 years later, she finally won, yay. So she's going to be sharing her insights. So if you guys have any teacher friends or anybody that it's free. It's like this. It's not a webinar. It's a meeting where people can just come in and everybody can talk and ask their questions, not at the same time, and just have a conversation. And I'm depending on her to kind of be the expert on all of that. And I'm just setting it up and facilitating. So if you know anybody who is like, what the heck do I do to get ready for next year? It'll be next Tuesday morning. It's on my website.
Well, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it should be fun. I always like working with teachers. It always makes me smile.
I have a few in my family. I'll have to let them know.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
of course.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's on LinkedIn, Joey.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
on LinkedIn. And the link is there. Everything's there. It does require pre-registration so that we don't
Right.
have all the fabulousness we had on our first time.
Yeah, I don't miss that.
I'm learning. But well, listen, you guys have a great rest of your week and great Father's Day. Happy weekend.
You too. This was fun. This was so much fun. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
Tracy, I'm going to turn the recording off, but will you stay for a couple minutes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. It was good to see you all.